When I was 14, 13, people were already talking about me in the newspapers.
Lukaku! 3-0! It's Lukaku!
In today's special interview, Romelu Lukaku pretty much makes me the happiest man on earth.
You made those shoes?
I designed those, yeah.
But before we get there, I wanted to tap into the mind of Big Rum to hopefully learn a thing or two from the Belgian, who's already experienced a whole lot despite his young age.
And what better way to do that than to sit down with the big man himself, Romelu Lukaku. What's up,
What's
man?
up, man? How you doing?
Thank you for coming to us.
Yeah,
so
right.
let's start by going back in time a little bit. Looking at young kids out there, there's a lot of talent, right? You played with a lot of talented people. Some of you guys made it,
Yeah.
others didn't. What do you think is the decisive factor to making it as a talent versus not making it?
It's all in here.
Yeah?
It's all in the mind. I think, how much do you want it? Imagine if you have a good performance when you 15, 16. You always think about that performance and forget that there is a next game and you have to produce the same thing or even better. So, that's the thing, 15, 16 is the age where, it gets dangerous sometimes for us, parties, the first girls, blah, blah,
You
blah.
kept focused back then. I remember you at 16, man.
Yeah, but at 16 I was playing. I was a full-time pro.
I know, I remember.
When I was 16, I was thinking about my brother. For me, it was my brother. I wanted my brother to just make it. I didn't care about anybody else, but I just tried to be an example for him, and thankfully he made it as well. So now we're both enjoying the life that we wanted to enjoy. My family's enjoying it, so it's all good now, yeah. It was really hard, especially off the football field, man. That was the hardest part, but you have to find that inner strength. And for me, it was seeing bad things, and I'm grateful to God every day that we managed to turn it around, and now we can look back and learn from the moments that we lived in the past. And whatever, there is a hard time now, I always think about the hard times back then, because now it's nothing, because we have everything that we want.
Yeah, you've tried it all, right?
I've tried it all. We have everything that we want, but back then we didn't have anything. So I always think about those times, and then at the end of the day, I'm like, hey, you know what?
It's not so bad.
It's not so bad.
Nah,
I just have to work and try to improve on what I can.
Yeah.
Every day in, every day out, been grinding, trying to find a way out, baby. My dreams come from nothing.
So did you do something back then, change some of your habits you can see now made you ready for the grown-up game, the highest level?
I just trained more than the others. Yeah. I sacrificed everything. That was the first thing. I remember my dad always telling me, nah, you cannot go do this, you cannot do that, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. And I'm like, but at the end, at one point, when I was 13, I was like, you know what? I'm so close of being a professional football player. And instead of counting the days, I was counting the months.
So basically what I'm getting is that you managed to shut everything out. Everyone has an opinion. It's on social media, it's on the media when things are not going well. How do you shut out and focus everything around you, just good and bad?
Same thing like I did back in the day. When I was 14, 13, people were already talking about me in the newspapers. And I remember my dad caught me having one of those newspapers in my hand. It was positive coaching and telling me listen, there is a next game coming up. Don't listen to what people are saying about you, because at the end of the day, A, B, C can say this, and
does it matter?
It doesn't matter at the end of the day. So for me, it was about developing the art of not giving a bleep.
Cakes down with no hands, with a fat sack of that hydro. Got me so lit when I rode this, started moonwalking like Michael.
I know you're big into music. We saw the video.
Man. Yeah, definitely.
Do you think there's a similarity between the sports, business, and the music industry?
Yeah, all the athletes, they want to become artists.
Do you want to become an artist?
Nah, I wanted to become a producer. I remember my mom used to clean in a bar when I was 7 or 8 years old. There was a DJ set at the back. I used to tell my uncle all the time, when I get money, I will buy one of those. So yeah, when I turned 21, I bought my first DJ set, and my mom came to the house and she looked at me, she started smiling, she said, yeah, I was like, I told you, I will buy one. So that's what I really enjoy. I enjoy music.
You've changed club a few times,
yeah,
so you know that every time you come to a new club,
yeah, bro.
You have to sing, right? There's an initiation song.
Yeah.
Did you also sing?
I didn't sing at United, I sang at Everton twice.
What did you sing there? Twice?
A song, The Evils from Jay-Z. It's my favorite song. Who knows, in the future I might change the song, so now I'm just trying to find the song that has good bars in it.
Don't think of a new song. That means you have to change clubs. Stay at Man United.
Yeah, but
all right.
Life is good.
Let's talk about your boots here.
Yeah, man.
Why did you decide to join the PUMA family?
I tried the shoe for over 3 years. So after 3 years, you can really decide what you like, right?
Yeah.
So after 3 years, you know, I made the decision that it was the right fit for me because, you know, I believed in the product and they believed in me as a player. Second of all, my dad came in Europe in '89. First shoe he was wearing PUMA.
Full circle.
In '93, when I was born, the shoe they was wearing PUMA. So.
But you kind of had to. You kind of had to.
It's not like that, but you know, sometimes now when I look back at it, I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
It had to be,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
So and also like, you know, I'm from African heritage. I'm really proud of it, and you know,
PUMA has a strong connection.
PUMA has a strong connection with my people, and like I said, you know, Samuel Eto'o, Yaya Toure, Nicolas Anelka, you know, all guys that I looked up to when I was, you know, younger. They all played with this brand, so you know, I'm glad that I can, you know.
Yeah, I understand. And even though you haven't been with them for, that long, you've been kind of involved in a special little project.
Yeah,
do you remember this?
Yeah, I remember this. These were nice as well, man. I like these.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Sometimes in training there are odd days that I wear them and then they see it on the internet and then they give me like negative calls.
Oh, really? Because did you realize that I made those shoes?
You made those shoes?
I designed those, yeah.
They're nice, man. Honestly, these with the glory pack, the last one that I had, were the best.
Oh man, you made
these were trust me, man. On some real
the day you wore them in training and you put them on Instagram, I was screaming inside.
Oh, I'm
a Man United fan. So
these were nice, man. And I told my guy Michele at PUMA. I said to him like, these are nice. The leather and stuff. I like the design. They were really nice. You know what? We with Belgium, our second jersey is yellow.
Now you know what to wear then.
Yeah, I have 4 more pairs of these at the house, so I can wear in the next game.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah,
sounds good.
I'll do that if you play in yellow. I don't care.
I will. I promise you.
But I will do.
That's gonna look stupid. That's like the picture with Mata, you know?
I might do that.
All right,
they were
man.
nice, man. They were really nice,
that.
man. All the best, man. It's good to meet you.
Yeah.
It's nice. So you really like, shit, man.
That game against Tottenham, right?
Yeah,
when you rounded Laureus, time stood still. My heart stopped and I was like, this is my life.
And the ball just went past the line, bro. And the day before the game,
so if you wear them for Belgium,
yeah,
because you kind of owe me a goal here, right?
I'll give you 2.
You give me 2?
Promise.
So there you have it, my friends, some pretty inspiring words from the big man himself. But what was the best part of the video? Well, for me, it was pretty obvious. But let me know what you think in the comment section right down below. Now after that, you can go gear up in the power pack from PUMA like Romelu Lukaku by clicking the link right over there. You should also go subscribe to our channel with the notifications on to see all our latest videos by clicking over there. And finally, go see more interviews with some of the best players in the world by clicking right down there. And with that said, guys, I'm signing off. Cheerio.